So my life doesn't fucking kill me.
So, before we get started, guys, Mark, Josh is a George Lopez fan.
Oh, I hate you so much.
What the fuck's up with George
Is
Lopez?
that like your
No,
is
okay.
it your real dad? Is that why?
No, I hate him because he's a walking stereotype. And yeah, okay, a lot of comics use their race or whatever as, but that's all he has. That's all he has. And he's perpetuating the same exact stereotypes over and over. It's recycling jokes. He's not creative. I can't stand him for that.
I guess you're right. And, also
And I'm a big stand-up comedy guy, so it's like, it really pisses me off.
his show was horrible, too. Yeah.
It has
Anyways,
moments.
Which one?
hit the George Lopez music. Oh,
Fucking low
Low
right.
No,
Your
we're not doing
EMF
that.
thing picks up.
All right. Oh, what are we at? Episode 58?
Yes.
All right. You guys, welcome to Stop Being Marcs, episode 58. Coming to you from iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and also motherfucking YouTube. What's up, guys?
Hi.
It's weird because we're talking to you right now, but you're not listening because it's not uploaded yet. That's a nip slip.
It's not a
Double
slip.
Was it really a slip?
It's more of a here my tits.
Me and your host, I'm
Do you
Mark
like
B.
him?
Mark G.
I'm Josh.
Yeah, that's what he looks
Stop
like.
being happy.
We're
Get
sorry.
over it.
We're sorry to disappoint you guys with what we look like. I know we have, the face made for a podcast, but
I'm
it's
pretty
cool.
sure you guys already know me.
They're like, God, that's what they look like?
They're like, oh, turn it off.
Stop being fail. They should
Stop being
ugly.
ugly. Yeah, man. Oh.
Sponsored by Modelo.
We're not,
Not really sponsored.
No, we're not sponsored.
We're not sponsored at all.
We're not sponsored.
You guys, when you edit it, leave it out. Black bar over my mouth.
Instead of censoring the cans, I'm just gonna replace them with another beer.
You guys, if you enjoy what you're listening to, what you're watching, please share the product. Also, share it on Facebook. This YouTube video is going to be the first one.
Stop pointing at them. It's rude.
No, I'm pointing at everybody, dude. Right in your fucking soul. That's what I'm doing. All right.
weird.
That was pretty fucking weird, yeah.
But yeah, man, check it out. We're trying to build a little
An
bit of
empire.
An
We're trying
empire
to build
here.
a goddamn empire.
A Roman empire. No,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
no.
No, I'm sorry.
I feel bad for
Rewind,
saying
rewind, fool. Rewind.
There's no rewind.
That's not how I
But yeah.
work.
We're not fucking recording on VHS.
That would be dope. I used to have a VHS camcorder my dad gave me.
With the little tape, and then you had the big.
No.
VHS.
It was the
Okay.
big tape. You put in the fucking thing.
Dude.
Those were the old 80s one.
You have to convert this to VHS, and we can only sell this via VHS online to people.
And at Cadillac shows.
Yeah. We'll do it at Cadillac shows and at my band shows. We'll just fucking,
You know,
VHS
if
is
we
right
came
here.
out with Stop Being Marcs merch, I would totally sell that at shows.
Hell yeah, dude.
That'd be dope as fuck.
Yeah. We have.
We'll even do like cheesy VHS covers, like Christmas specials and shit.
We've actually had a little bit of a demand for.
The Home Alone poster that Yanka made us. That'll just be the Christmas special.
Really quick, guys. Alex Yanka. He
Shout out to the shirts, my guy.
shout out to these fucking shirts because this guy sent us some fucking sweet ass shirts. You're the man. I'm pointing again. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do with my hands. This fucking thing.
And if anybody else wants to send Stop Being Marcs merch, just please send that to Mark's address. What's that again? I'm kidding. He almost gave it.
I was gonna say, if you guys want to send us free stuff, please start with cash. That'd be great. But yeah, man, you guys please
You almost
check
gave
us
your
out.
address.
I totally
You
did.
almost gave your address.
If they do send us cash, can we make sure that they tell all the podcasts so not one of us keeps all the cash for themselves?
I'm like, oh, thanks. Made $20.
They're like, hey, somebody sent us $50 for the show. You're like,
Nope, no.
I don't
Never
know about
got
that,
it.
dude.
I don't know about that, dude. But yeah, man, before we get started, you guys please take the time to go and review, leave a comment on the iTunes. It helps us a lot. It helps the algorithms. It helps people get to know us, get to hear us, get to know us, and hopefully block us eventually on Twitter, right? Because
Mojo.
Still working on Hogan. He blocked you, right?
Did he block
Did
me?
Mojo block you yet?
I don't know. I wish.
You keep talking shit.
I
guys,
do.
if you guys can tweet Mojo Raleigh, let him know.
Hashtag block Josh.
Hashtag block Josh.
Well, he was talking about that chick that was twerking in the aisle while Shane was coming
That shit
back
was funny
down.
as fuck.
That was great.
And he was like, this is why we can't have nice things. And I was like, shut up, you're just mad because she got more TV time than you.
Oh,
Good shit. You might be blocked for that.
I don't know, man. He just likes to like things. Like every time I've talked shit to him, he just liked it.
He just
That's
like
all he
someone
does.
saying his name. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
So if we ever go to a show, he comes out, you're like, stop liking my shit.
Yeah, man. So yeah, Mark, how's your week been, dude?
It's been shitty. I got into a car accident on Saturday on the way to AWS
Oh, that's
show.
right, dude.
And that's been a pain in the ass. So some lady rear-ended me. Shout out to her. I hope you enjoy paying for my car, whether it gets totaled out or fixed. I doubt it'll get fixed though, because the frame got bent into the wheel well.
Ooh.
So when like the frame was sticking in like through the rim, so like when I tried to get off the freeway, it was smoking, like because it wouldn't turn at all. So like it sucked. I drove on 3 wheels to the fucking shoulder. That sucked, dude. It was a pain in the ass, man.
It does suck.
This is why women shouldn't drive.
Wow. They can vote now, Josh. I know I say that every time.
The opinions expressed by Josh are solely that of Josh and not necessarily that of Stop Being Marcs, of Mark Bravo and myself.
We need to get that on a piece of paper to put on the YouTube before.
like a warning.
Like a warning label.
Just
know that Josh is
Yeah.
looking there.
Like when Jackass had their disclaimer.
Could we get Johnny Knoxville to read our disclaimer?
I bet you we could get Johnny Knoxville as a host on the show.
I bet you.
I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna be like, I bet we could get Johnny Knoxville to do anything. I'm like,
I was gonna say, yeah,
he's
you
not
probably could.
Steve-O.
Well, that's true.
That's very
Yeah,
good.
Steve-O's still lighting himself on fire. Did you see that video of those blisters he had from the recent thing he did? I
Did
don't
you
know
see
what
the
he
video
did.
of him putting a jellyfish on his head?
That's old, dude.
I
That's
don't
like
know, dude. I
season
don't
1
keep up with
Jackass. It got awkward. Why did it get awkward?
I don't know.
it got awkward. all of a
Really
sudden.
awkward because of
Josh.
Jackass. Thanks a lot, Jackass.
I know, right?
Josh, how was your weekend?
How was your week,
Or
Josh?
week?
No, just
it
your
was
weekend.
cool.
Just your weekend.
No, it was cool. I mean, it was just work.
Oh.
We didn't do much.
All right.
How's Chipotle?
It's great, dude.
Chipotle's good.
Every time I pass by, I'm like, hey, I don't work there anymore.
Yeah. You ever walk in there and like just get the desire to want to just jump into the back and start working?
Yeah, when my food is shitty.
Yeah.
Let me go show you how to do
Hold
this.
on, I used to
Who the
work here.
fuck you hire, bro?
I used to work here. Hold on. You're like, what? Wait, what location?
What is this? Medium rare chicken? Get your ass over there.
Well, guys.
How about you, man?
My week's been good. Yesterday, I had my first ever interview at 11 p.m. It was weird.
That's
I
awesome.
was like,
I told you, hey, I'll go with you and I'll bring the burner just in case. Not like, if something shady goes down, I'll pop some shots. I don't
right?
care.
I was like, what the hell, dude? Like, she called me and she's like, oh yeah, it's for Target. I got the job.
I saw the picture.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you. But like, she called me and she's like, oh yeah, we want to come down for an interview tomorrow at 11 p.m. And I'm like, okay, 11. Wait, p.m. And I'm like, I thought it was like a fucking prank show or something. Like I was gonna show up and people were just gonna jump out and be like, "Ah, you still don't have a job."
Get back in your car and lift, bitch.
It's all lift headquarters and shit.
We should start a prank show where we call people that are looking for jobs, like we're gonna
That's
offer them a
awful.
job,
That's
and then we just
What?
jump up and we're like,
How?
you're still unemployed, and we leave, and we
will
call
get
it
a-
unemployed.
Dude, that'll get a shot.
You
will.
understand
That will
we,
get a shot.
Do you understand that we would have to somehow hack into something so we know where they applied? We can't just call from
Okay,
some
first of all,
random-
you're
I'm
acting-
only a hacker on Wildland.
I was gonna say you're acting like you've never hacked anything before.
No.
Just his dick.
Yeah,
Oh, didn't.
there you go.
Right.
Stop pointing.
I'll stay like this the entire episode.
They're gonna
entire
dislike the
episode.
whole thing.
Yeah, but they don't
We're gonna
know
get taken
that we're
down.
talking to them if we don't.
From pointing?
Yeah.
You violated YouTube's conditions by pointing at the camera the entire time.
Dude, Mark went all out. He just straight pointed them with his nips. First thing,
Yeah.
beginning of the show.
With
I don't know. Should we censor that out?
No,
just
I
in
think
case?
that needs to be
That'd be funny
that
too.
needs to be a
Instead of
tradition.
one long black bar,
Hey,
just two small
no,
ones.
no, not even two small ones. A picture of me and then a picture of
Oh,
Mark.
yes!
The two boobs, There you go. I
Just
like
going.
it. I don't know. Yeah, that's good, man. Josh, you actually mapped out the show today. You
Yes,
should,
I did.
Shout out to Josh.
Shout out to Josh for taking this seriously. Kinda.
There you
There, I can't read. What does it say? Tahiti. The.
Well, I think first off we should get serious before we have any more fun on the show.
Why?
Well, I mean,
That's-
what happened this weekend in Vegas?
Oh, you legit want to get serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
like,
You guys
I
got-
mean,
You guys made love?
No, that'd be really weird. No, the shootings that happened in Vegas.
Yeah, man.
Super fucking scary. And
That
I know
was-
you had.
My
Family
sisters,
there.
my sisters were there, and left just like a few hours before all that shit went down. Dude.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they were there at that festival there that weekend, and scary stuff, man. And it seems like it's one of those situations where, like, one of those things that hits close to home to the point where, like, you know somebody or you're like a friend of somebody that was affected by what happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I had a couple friends from high school that were there, and what was even more scary was I was talking to Sarah about it, and I was reading the articles and stuff, and he was there in the hotel room for a week.
Yeah, that's
So
crazy.
he was there when we were there.
Yeah.
And you weren't at the Strip, were you?
No, I wasn't at the
Okay,
strip.
but me and Sarah, where it happened, we were parked like a block down, and that's when we were walking the Strip and stuff.
Yeah, it could have happened with any mass get together. You know what I mean?
It's crazy. It's one of those things where it's like you just all these what if scenarios start playing through your head, man. It's a scary time, dude. It's a scary time. I mean, granted, you can't prevent bad shit from happening. Bad shit's gonna happen.
No doubt.
All you can do is just fucking be a good person, dude. Treat people the way you want to be treated. That's all I can say.
I think it hit home even more for me because it happened at a fucking music festival.
Yeah.
It's like just somewhere where people want to just go and have a fucking good time.
Yeah.
Which I know all three of us do often.
Yeah, exactly, man.
I mean, shit, you're a musician.
I'm exactly, dude. I couldn't imagine.
Tips going to a concert this Saturday. It fucking makes me scared.
Yeah.
Exactly, dude. It's one of those things where you start thinking, well, and then it becomes, well, you don't want to live in fear either, bro. You don't, because and then whatever they were trying to accomplish, they've accomplished.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm not a very religious person, but thoughts and prayers or whatever you believe in to the people who were affected by it were, it's a horrible tragedy.
Yeah.
15
man.
people lost their lives, man. They're not gonna go home because they decided to go to and have a good time in a place what they thought they're gonna have a good time, and then some asshole decides to fucking hit the fucking windows out of his hotel room and fucking start blasting people, like that right there, like, and they still don't know his motive.
Yeah.
That's what the FBI is freaking out about. They still don't know his motive.
I mean, the dude had fucking money. That's why he had such a good suite.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Have you guys seen the video that's been going around where you can clearly see where they say the two windows are broken, the 32nd floor, and when the guns are going off, you can clearly see the gun being fired from like the 10th floor. Clearly, you can clearly see it.
Floor? Wow.
Yeah, from like between the 10th and the 12th floor, you can see the flash of from the barrel, which is insane. So I think there's
Don't
more.
Get me started on conspiracy
exactly,
theories,
dude. I don't want to go
because
down that
fucking go
aisle.
crazy with it.
But I know that you're big on that. Look it up because it was very
Yeah,
interesting, dude. I've been reading about it. But with that
it's
being said, I don't want to I don't know. I don't want to get into that too much because it kind of
that was Stop Being
disrespectful,
Marcs.
Yeah. But anyways, man. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
But no, man.
Let's
let's talk a little wrestling, dude. Let's change the subject.
head
here.
into Raw.
Wait, real quick. No, listen, before we head into Raw. Vince McMahon's getting a movie made about him.
Yes.
Yes, Bradley Cooper's
It's gonna play Vince McMahon, dude.
Really?
Bradley
Yes.
Cooper, dude.
He
Rocket
better
Raccoon.
all I know is he better have the fucking walk down, dude. He better fucking get that shit
He
straight.
better tear his quads in the movie.
You better tear his quads in
man.
real
He better
life
tear his quads in real life just to do it in
to understand what
Talk about
McMahon.
method acting,
Right? Hey man, I heard that dude entered the Royal Rumble and tore both his quads.
Who's gonna play the wrestlers though?
I don't know. That's a good idea.
You know,
Can The Rock play The Rock now?
No, but Dwayne Johnson can play The Rock.
that is, I think that's true. I don't know. Is the biopic from? Is it a WWE film?
From what I heard, yes.
Well, then yeah, man. Then McMahon can
It's
have
all
whoever
good
he
how the
wants.
wrestlers
in
pay
it.
themselves.
You know who could play Mr. McMahon?
I want McMahon to have a cameo in it, playing somebody else. Now, who would he play?
Some homeless guy.
Pat Patterson.
Stain chonies and everything. Pat Patterson.
Stain
Remember from back in the day? That's in there.
Shout out to Alex Yonka for having the Urban Dictionary chonies. He didn't know
Oh.
what chonies are. Calzones, pool, underwear.
He's like,
I had to look it up. I didn't know what chonies meant.
Alright, so let's jump into Raw.
Jump in the Raw. Chonies first. Go.
Started off with Strowman and Rollins. What you guys
I
think
see
of
that
match?
you. I see that you put man. I enjoyed that
I
match.
didn't really like it.
All right, next match.
I saw. I only saw parts of it because, even though I'm home now and I can't, my excuses, and I was at work, I couldn't watch it. I was watching movies with Tiffany. I was spending time with her, and I have it on DVR, and I still have yet to watch it.
It's okay. It's
I'm
okay. You
sorry,
didn't miss
guys.
much. It was Raw.
It was wrong. Man. We know we didn't miss much.
You know what's funny? That's what kind of sucks. For a 3-hour show, you didn't miss much. There should be a lot going on.
Yeah.
Right?
You know, and I watched the Hulu edit, and even then, I still feel like I didn't miss much. I'm like,
Yeah, I might be missing a couple matches because I watched the Hulu edit too. So
yeah. But yeah, man. I'll tell you what I do like about that. What I do like about it is the fact that they're taking the time to rebuild Strowman by having him beat a couple former champions.
Yeah, good opponents.
Back to
They're giving
back.
him
Good
It's
opponents.
not just squashes anymore.
Good opponents, making them basically giving them some sort of vendetta, some sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Some motive to get back into the Universal title scene. You know, yeah, which clearly isn't going to happen until after Mania because the goal is Roman and Brock. So,
Oh God,
but
again.
yeah, man. I don't know, man.
I really hope plans change because I really hope they see like. I don't understand why Vince hasn't just given up on Roman yet, and why he just hasn't. Oh well, you know they're behind Strowman. Let's just keep making good decisions for him. You know what I mean? Like abandon ship with Roman.
Yeah. That's the thing, dude. I felt like they did that a lot more back in the day. Where like, hey man, this dude's picking up steam. Let's put the title on this dude.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, or they would pop it on somebody really quick for the sake of the story.
The market wants this. Let's give it. Let's give it to them for a little while.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It seems like, I mean, they did it with gender. Everybody was fucking craving something else. Everyone was, oh shit, I'll take it off Orton, take it off so and so, you know, whatever. Give us something new, and then they gave us something new, and.
What if every new champion that we get just becomes racist? Like,
oh man. Yeah, man.
Oh,
I don't want to jump into SmackDown. Let's keep going.
the bar attacked them.
Oh yeah, the bar attacking them. I'm okay with this going for this the bar versus Dean and Seth.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's not gonna be another tag match. We're gonna get them and the Miz versus the Shield. You know.
I get that, but it's one of the okay. It's the same reason. Like, why don't they kill off the Bray and Finn feud? They're just letting it just run well past its course.
Well, the reason why I've heard that they're doing that is because Finn was supposed to start a program with Samoa Joe, but he wasn't back in time.
Right. But okay, what I'm saying, but back to the tag team thing. Like, what's the issue there? Is there not enough good tag teams on Raw? Is there
no?
Like, is there?
SmackDown's got all the tag teams right now that have a meaning to them.
That right there just sucks, though.
It does.
They just need to unify the fucking tag team titles.
I've been for that since the brand split, dude. That they should just have the tag team champions floating in between brands.
Yeah.
No,
you know?
Every champion should float in between brands. Keep one belt per division, and fucking every champion has to do double duty. I'm sorry, your schedule's gonna suck anyway because you're gonna do TV appearances and shit like that. Your schedule's gonna suck. That's the price you pay for being champion. That's what I think that's what I would do. One champion for each division that floats in between both shows. That gives you so much leeway with feuds that could be made, and you know what I mean. Just you have different superstars switching them in and out. Okay, well, this month Raw gets a shot. This month SmackDown gets a shot. This month Raw. You know.
Yeah. And it's possible to do because
no more rematches.
Yeah, man. It's possible to do. I mean, while the champions on Raw, they can be doing some sort of tournament to declare the number one contender on SmackDown for when the champion goes back over there, and they can just keep doing that, keep it fresh, man.
Storylines galore.
Yeah, I agree, but I mean, who the fuck are we? We don't own $1 billion company, so.
Hey.
Yet.
Stop being Marcs Incorporated. Stop being Marcs Incorporated.
It's like, who would pay to watch us?
Not you guys, we know. It's okay. It's all right.
This isn't on YouTube, Red.
No, it's not. Also, all the cursing and stuff, and all the monetizing of the wrestling videos, we wouldn't make much anyways.
I feel like we could cuss and do all that stuff and still make.
Oh, we're still gonna cuss.
I mean, fuck yeah.
Fuck, fuckity, fuck.
Yeah.
Everybody cusses on YouTube.
Everybody.
PewDiePie just said the N-word. PewDiePie just said the N-word. I mean, we're not that far.
I mean,
Josh is always borderline there, but not us.
God forbid I ever do a show without the both of you, and then
man,
all goes to hell.
it just turns.
There's nobody to hold
turns
me
into
back.
him speaking German. So much.
We just find out Josh is arrested that night. How did they know? I hadn't even uploaded it yet.
It ends up being Josh's manifesto.
Oh shit!
All right. After that, we got that little promo with Mickey James, Emma, and Alicia Fox acting like little girls.
Why are they acting like Mickey James is 75 years old? I don't like it. She's like 30 something.
She is hotter.
She's the same age as Bray Wyatt, and Mickey James is hotter. I'm sorry, but she is.
Now that you can't cover up You said it.
I don't know what you're talking about, Josh. No idea what you're talking about.
First of all, Josh, shut up. And second of all,
Oh.
yeah, man.
we don't pay you to talk. We don't pay you at all.
They put like Depends in a walker.
Yeah.
Okay. And another thing, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, you.
No, I was.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say what bothered us both about that segment was, okay, so Naya and Bliss are just totally fine again.
Yeah, there was no explanation
know,
to Naya just chilling
Just
in her
totally
dressing room.
like. Oh,
What were they
yeah,
doing in
there?
their dress in the dressing room?
Yo,
Do you know what they do in the dressing room?
pillow fights.
I was thinking like braid each other's hair or something.
I don't know.
They're probably working out a match,
Yeah, they're probably strategy and stuff.
strategy and stuff. You know,
Because
kayfabe.
we don't sexualize women, so
Never.
no,
Never.
professionals.
Never.
Yeah. So let's go back to Mickey James and how hot she is. But anyway. But no, man.
It doesn't bother me that.
No, it bothers me because remember back in the day when they did the Piggy James thing? They were like saying she was too fat or whatever. It's like they're recycling the same storyline. Just now,
Now
she's
it's
old.
old.
Now she's old.
I remember at the time Joey Ryan. We were watching the pay-per-view at Chris Jackson's house.
Mm-hmm. Joey
was there, and he's watching the Piggy James angle, and he's like, "How stupid is it that they're making fun of fat girls and Mickey James is the fat girl?"
Right?
Like, are you fucking serious? Like, he was really like, not really like upset about it, but he was just like, "No, this is stupid." Like, it's a good point. And it's the same thing with the old thing. You want to go after old superstars? You could tease anybody else. I would say Lita, but she's not even on the intro show anymore. But I mean, you could go after anybody else for being old. Like, Mickey James still got it. She could fucking go. You know?
Yeah. So, do you think Mickey James has a chance to take the title off of her?
No, I think.
Do you think Alexa Bliss is going to keep it till Asuka beats her?
Yes, it's just biding time until Asuka gets there.
Yeah.
They're
gonna have a great match.
They need a feud
Yeah.
in the middle of it. Until then, it's gonna have a TV blow off. That's it.
Mm.
It's gonna have a Monday Night Raw blow off. It'll probably main event the show, if Enzo Amore doesn't keep getting his ass kicked and keep his streak alive. But anyways,
So she's not going to wrestle her at TLC?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think they announced that, did they?
I don't think so, but I think it's gonna be a Raw blow off
That makes sense.
for Mickey James and Alexa Bliss.
I don't think Raw does that enough. I know SmackDown does that all the time. They'll do feuds on the weekly show when they don't have a pay-per-view coming up. But I I can't remember Raw doing that.
Right.
So how long do you?
I could be wrong.
How long do you guys think until we actually see Asuka wrestle?
She's going to wrestle at TLC.
But we just
She's
don't know.
gonna.
So she's
No,
probably
I think
gonna.
she's just gonna walk out at TLC. I don't
Think
think
so?
she's gonna wrestle.
I think they'll feed her like
Because
Emma
they do
or
the same
something.
thing with like the past couple wrestlers that either get called up or debut. They just show up. I mean, even on NXT, you got Adam Cole
But
who
then
debuted and then didn't
Okay.
wrestle until last week.
Fair enough.
Great point. However, all those people that you're thinking about debuted heel.
And not only
She's coming
that,
in face.
I don't think she's.
not only that, it wasn't like
Shinsuke.
but it wasn't like they
True.
it wasn't like they advertised Adam Cole's debuting tonight.
Okay, what about?
Adam Cole was a surprise.
But they
Yeah.
they teased Shinsuke for weeks before he debuted, and he didn't wrestle for another month.
That's true. That was weird though, dude. I felt like that took a lot of steam off of Shinsuke's debut.
I felt like that better never happen again.
Yeah, that
Sorry.
was weird. I don't know if Asuka's only gonna show up at TLC and not have a match. This is what I want to happen, guys. All right.
It's so bad.
Josh hates pointing, but yeah, man.
It's rude.
But then I want to see her interfere in the main event. Just come out and just fucking wreck both of them and have nobody be the winner. Having a no.
You want to see
no
Asuka
DQ.
do that?
Yeah.
Let's see Asuka cost Bliss the title, feud with Bliss in a non-title fashion first, and then earn a title shot.
Yeah. I mean that I'd be okay with that too. I just I don't know, man. I just worry, dude, because I mean there are the few exceptions, but they don't have the greatest track record with the way they handle NXT call-ups, man. I'm just really worried about that. But from what I've heard, they're like 100% behind Asuka.
That's true, but I
So-
mean, like Samoa Joe is a pretty good staple. I mean, when he's not injured, obviously.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. There are the select
Yeah.
few that are. But like, I mean, look what happened to Bray.
I think they won't. I think Triple H won't let them do her wrong.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Which, by the way, WWE 2K18, Asuka's entrance is fucking rad, dude.
Okay.
Yeah. And I got a Snapchat from a fellow wrestler of ours. I don't know if I can say his name because I don't want him to get in trouble for it. But they were already doing motion capture for 2K19.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah. It was actually pretty cool. It was a really cool Snapchat. I'll tell you more about it after.
It's funny. I was watching the new moves thing and watching the standing 450. I'm like, Quest.
Yep.
That's Quest. That's my boy Quest right there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Adrian Quest.
Adrian Quest, man.
Hashtag Bermuda.
Hashtag Bermuda.
Yeah. Hashtag Bermuda.
Hashtag Block Josh. There you go.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
It's fine. That's
I
fine.
mean, not Adrian Quest. I like him. Don't block me.
Adrian, block Josh.
Don't block me.
I'm gonna text him right now.
Don't block me, bro.
My goal now is for all of our listeners. Every time we get a new listener, the first thing they do is they block you, screenshot it, and tweet it to the Stop Being Marcs page.
And then we make two different.
Alex, be the first, dude. Block Josh.
Do not block me.
And then we make two different YouTube versions of the show. One with all of us and one with Josh blocked
out.
You're just a blur and no one can hear what you say. Here's the Block Josh version.
The funny part about that is that it would be Josh editing himself out.
That's what I said. I'm like,
He's like, why am I doing this?
In place of Josh would just be a big middle finger.
Oh,
Alright, what do we got next?
What's the next, dude? What you got?
You guys want to talk about the Nia versus Mickey match?
Nia versus Chicken match. There goes Josh getting
Nia
racist
versus Nia versus Mickey.
Nia versus Mickey was really great because they made Mickey look really strong in
Yeah,
that
I
match.
liked it a lot.
Yeah, it was dope.
And I
didn't like the botched DDT.
I like that.
Yeah, that was a weird looking tornado DDT.
I like that. She got over, not knocking her out, but hitting Alexa Bliss and fucking her up a little bit.
Yeah, you really.
Go ahead. Sorry, I was usually, when Alexa interferes, she usually gets the upper hand. And, they
She didn't this time, yeah.
No,
It's kind of cool. Like you're changing directions. It doesn't always have to happen this way. Type thing.
Yeah.
Like it.
It was good. It was good.
Mark has something to say.
No, I was just saying the way you were explaining it, dude. It reminded me of like when my son's trying to talk his way out of being in trouble. Like we were just like, yeah, like
I didn't do it.
She did the thing,
Alien thing, though.
But it wasn't me,
The little after that, it was like the little interview with Enzo, where she asked him like, "How do you feel after last week?" And he's all fucking teary.
He tried his hardest to cry.
I was like, "Oh, this is so funny." I was like, "You're terrible."
He just started.
Ooh.
Almost had our first beer spill ever on this show.
Yeah,
Almost had our first party foul.
No. That was the first party foul.
Oh, that is true.
When on
He was
Ruby
born.
Rays, when I dropped the shot.
That's right. Oh,
He was
that's
born.
right. He was born. You're fucked.
This is my beer shot. So why'd you stop drinking, Josh?
I just figured I'd take a break.
I'm really scared that like in a month Josh is gonna come in. He's gonna have that fucking body change that Chris Pratt had when he stopped drinking. I just stopped drinking. How much beer were you drinking?
I know, right?
I know, right?
How much? I know, right?
Next week Josh has abs and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's like, oh yeah, and I also got picked up for Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Josh, we have to fire you. Stop being embarrassed.
I'm like, well, I am like your main star now, so you guys gotta follow me.
No.
No.
Then Josh woke up.
Right? The main
I
star.
don't sleep.
You
I
don't.
traded beer for crack.
No, that's good. It's healthier.
Yeah, you lose weight faster.
It is not.
Dude,
Says who?
really quick,
Name one doctor.
While we're on,
Show me one study. Show me one study that says crack is bad for you, and I'll stop. I'll fucking stop. Stupid.
oh my god.
That's
All right,
stupid.
what's next? What's next?
No, I was gonna say
Josh starts
while
texting.
we're
Oh, I don't know.
before we move on from the women's division, I heard there's a rumor that Caitlin's gonna be re-signing.
I saw that she was
Training.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's cool.
Maybe she just needs some
And also-
indie money.
Shout out Shayna Baszler. They made it official. She got signed.
Yeah. Well, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. She just went into the performance center.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So she just legit started.
Yeah.
I also heard news about a women's tag division.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
It was said on an interview with some website with Lita, and she's talking about that there's rumblings about a women's tag division.
Is there enough women on the
And that's
roster for
exactly
that?
what I was thinking. You know what? And a women's Royal Rumble.
I heard that they're really high on a women's Royal Rumble
Well,
this year.
if they do, they better bring
Next
back
year.
everybody that was in the Mae Young Classic because there's not enough women for that.
Well, if you think about
Have
it,
that German chick win? Fuck.
there's about
son.
there's about 20 women on the main roster right now, so it would be really easy to fill in the next 10 spots with a couple of NXT call-ups and, like you said, the women from the Mae Young Classic, and just have one time. Remember back, one thing I used to love about the old school Royal Rumbles
Random
fucking people, dude. You just get random dudes, some random dude.
1996, random ass Dory Funk Jr. Are you fucking serious right now?
Yeah, dude, shit like that, dude. Or Bob Backlund would come back for no reason or something like that.
Remember when they had that thing with AAA for a while and Piroth came in? Remember it was fucking Cybernetico that was in the Royal Rumble?
Was he the one that eliminated himself?
I
remember it was a luchador that came in and he did a spot.
Half yellow, half black, I
think so. I don't remember, but he came in and he did a spot to where he jumped over the top rope himself. He didn't even land on anybody, and then he tried to get back in the ring, and the ref's like, "No, dude, you just eliminated yourself. You gotta go now." But yeah, man. I mean, I would. I mean, even for the men's Royal Rumble, I would love to see old school callbacks like that, dude. Just have.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, how awesome would it be?
People.
Randomly, not even signed, just for the Royal Rumble, Ricochet shows up.
That'd be dope.
Or you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
just because that's what it used to be.
Or at least someone that used to be there, like Cody Rhodes randomly.
Yeah, if Cody Rhodes just came in the Rumble,
huge pop.
Yeah, man,
it won't happen.
That won't happen. Yeah. But yeah. Anyways, I didn't mean to throw it off track, guys.
No, that's
What's
fine.
next?
No,
Yeah, you did. That's fine.
I forgive you.
We're just kidding. I'm just kidding. Or are we?
I've seen him do it.
When? Name one doctor.
After that, it was this is obviously the
Hulu edit.
The Hulu edit that I was watching. I don't know.
Miz and Roman.
Miz versus Roman. I thought it was a hell of a match.
I thought it was awesome that Roman came out and just started kicking the shit.
Yeah, that's what I loved.
Out of
it's smart.
The Misterage.
It's smart. It makes it look like he has a brain.
Right?
Even though
Even though it was the writers. Come on. He's like, wait.
He was like, oh my god, I never thought of it like that.
How come nobody else has done that?
I love the new direction my character is going in. Where he's smart.
I feel like he's like a Festus where they ring the doorbell and he becomes like
doorbell.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
The bell.
The bell.
The doorbell.
Every
time the door rings,
I just picture Festus at home.
Whoever.
Dude, I just picture Festus at home and the doorbell rings and he gets up and choke slams his wife or some shit.
He just beats the shit out of whoever's on the other side of the door.
No, but they're
Pizza.
That's why you can't order food anymore.
It's true. Uber Eats hates him.
I like how we're talking about him like he's not.
Like he's not on the roster. Like he's not Luke Gallows. Hey man, they gotta win. They beat Matt Hardy and somebody else. Who was it? Was it Jason Jordan? Yeah. Poor Matt. He's like, man, my brother got injured. I got to tag with this dude now.
Because nobody cares about him without Jeff.
Right?
Yep.
Sad. Anyways,
Nobody cares
moving
about
on.
Hardy.
Was that it?
I don't care about the Hardy.
Well, let's talk about,
a little more about Roman and Miz.
Oh yeah, a little more about Roman and Miz. What did you like? What did you like about that?
Nothing.
All right.
You know, like Mr. Rush coming through the.
I like them coming through the crowd. That was good.
I think they were just pantomiming the, they're hinting at the Shield thing. So.
Yeah.
The Bray Wyatt interview where he talks about Sister Abigail coming.
I was gonna say, after the match where the bar interferes and stuff.
Yeah.
And they do the whole Shield powerbomb thing. Did you see how bad Miz was struggling? Even with the bar.
He's like, why am I
like, he was like, it looked like his back was just gonna fucking crush like a can.
Well, yeah, fucking Roman's like 3 times his size. And
I'm like, why would he be in the middle?
He's holding him up. He's like, Sheamus, why didn't you do this? Like, why aren't you in the middle right now?
Because it looks better if the tag team is on the outside. Yeah.
He's like, damn it. They tried to let him go really quick. He's like, hold him. Was
it Miz Ross to help me with this? Curtis said he'd be here.
Oh, man. Poor Miz. He did. His legs looked like they were ready to give out.
I really feel like they're only bringing back the Shield because of Dean and Seth missing.
So that they... I mean, it's all just to try to get Roman over before Mania.
Yeah.
It might work, dude. The crowd was fuck, it popped me, man. I enjoyed seeing them three together.
Okay, but then again, you say that, but Mania's not right around the corner.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
You got to see where it goes from here.
Yeah.
You know, is it gonna be a one-off Shield thing, or are they gonna like be the Shield and run through people for a little bit? You know,
like maybe Roman gets the Intercontinental Champion.
Like maybe the Shield stay around with him,
Or just
and they beat the fuck out of Brock, and Roman's like, yeah, now the gods are on my side.
And now the Shield is heels. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see that. That'd be kind of cool. Anybody else get the feeling like there's someone backstage going, "See, told you we shouldn't change Roman's music.
We knew
Told
it.
you, I fucking told you guys. This is inevitable. They're gonna come back. You guys are gonna write it in. But let's change Roman's music. No, it's fine. You just take out the Sierra Hotel India, bullshit. Like, what the fuck are they gonna do there? Everyone's just gonna think it's Roman.
Right.
Yeah, they're like, oh, it's Roman. Oh, it's the Shield. Oh, they're over here. They're not coming out through there.
Oh, look, it's cool again.
If only they could save old entrance music. Just kidding.
Right? That's the Patriot
at Kurt Angle, right?
I feel like when they do come out as the Shield, they will add back the Sierra Hotel.
Oh no, I totally agree with that. I'm just saying, like, it's just kind of stupid. You could have got us used to.
But I mean, we
Roman.
are dealing with the WWE here.
Yeah,
They do a lot of stupid things.
Yeah.
Guys, whoever's listening to this,
Like,
Too sweet.
good segue into stupid things. Let's talk about that Bray Wyatt promo.
I didn't care for it. The Finn promo. We're leading into it. The whole Abigail is alive. You guys were telling me I wasn't hyped for it. That's not why I put it in here. But Sage Beckett, tweeted like a little picture.
Yeah. However, we were reading news today that
Pro Wrestling Sheet reported,
and also NoDQ.com.
Yeah.
They reported that it's gonna be a demon version of Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
Okay,
which is stupid.
I hope it's just him dressed as a woman.
But it's only.
How stupid did he look at the end of that promo though? He just looked like
because they did the makeup with the face and everything.
He just looked like an old bitch, the old bitch from The Conjuring.
I've never seen that.
Don't.
Don't.
I love it.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Like, I mean, it's kind of dumb. Well, but it's kind of like it's straight up like it's gonna happen. Like, I think it's gonna happen for sure because they did man versus man, and now we're gonna have demon versus Abigail. You know what I mean? Like
demon versus.
We should see if we could call him next week to see what the fuck is going on.
We should try to call Bray Wyatt next week and see what he
we
thinks.
should try to call Bray Wyatt this week.
Yeah. By the way, thanks for the feedback on the fucking Wrestler Heaven segment. People seem to enjoy it.
Spitting on me, Mark.
You're welcome, man. I gotta give the viewers something to watch, man.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? You guys are just all spitting on each other. I'm
what's going on? Why am I washing you?
I'm like, why do I have this random bucket with the soap in it? Sponge baths.
Sponge baths. What else you got there, bro?
Sponge baths.
What else
the Enzo promo, which is always garbage until somebody else comes out.
If we can please just keep ending Raw with Enzo Amore getting his ass beat, that would be wonderful.
I'm all for that.
You guys,
was anybody like, shouldn't have been Kalisto?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was like, really?
I was like, now would be a great time to see. Hey, Rey Mysterio's back.
But I think that's the only reason why people were disappointed by it was that you guys got just a little bit too hyped, thinking it was going to be somebody else. Because that's what I've gathered from Twitter. Everyone's like, "Oh man, I thought it was going to be Rey Mysterio. I thought it was going to be Hornswoggle, whatever the fuck, you know." Like,
could you imagine if it was Hornswoggle?
Hornswoggle's tweeting. I thought it was going to be me.
But like, no, like.
But then again,
Kalisto's where he should have always been, and that's the problem with it. It's like, okay, big deal. The cruiserweight that's been on the main roster is finally on the cruiserweight division.
They got a lot of dope guys under 205 or 205 or under on NXT.
I really would have much rather liked it if everybody surrounding the ring would have just hopped in and beat the shit out of them, because there's no way that they could have fired everybody.
Hear me out on this. How would you guys would have felt?
No, I don't want to hear you out.
How would you guys would have felt about, oh hey, there's somebody else, blah blah blah, under 205. Fucking Finn Balor, dude. He's not fucking doing anything.
No, Finn Balor's not doing anything.
We just complained about how Finn Balor's not doing anything with Bray Wyatt.
They're obviously still in the feud. We didn't just complain about that. They're obviously still.
Yeah, but I mean, we're tired of it. I'm
saying we're tired of it. Doesn't mean it's not happening.
But I mean, if you would,
No, he
okay,
no,
okay, maybe not Finn Balor.
He's the
but-
first Universal Champ.
Okay,
No,
that's fine. But
not at all.
okay,
not at all.
Fair enough. Let's check this
Terrible
out.
idea, Mark.
Check this out.
You're fired.
Somebody other than Kalisto, that's a bigger name than Kalisto, that could be doing something in 205 Live instead of just floating in the fucking mid card on the main roster.
Why even have someone from the main roster? I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people on NXT.
It could have been Johnny Gargano. It could have been Tommaso Ciampa.
It could have been straight to the main roster, Leo Rush.
Oh, dude, that would have been
That
fucking
would've been
rad.
dope.
That would have been dope. Yeah. Yeah.
Because then he would have destroyed Enzo in a different way.
You said Leo Rush is wrestling Aleister Black?
I believe, this
Today.
You said it wrong.
Aleister Black! There you go, sorry.
You're stupid.
No, we're not.
Stop saying that.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Thought you were our friend.
What else we got, Josh, over there? I'm trying to
Well, let's
follow.
see.
I'm trying to segue into things that are on your list without saying what's on the list.
Oh, there's the Shield promo at the end of Raw.
Oh, the promo where they didn't talk?
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
The promo where they didn't
Yeah,
I mean, it was-
yeah, it's Roman Reigns' best promo.
Yeah,
that was probably his greatest promo work ever. I enjoyed it. I liked. I mean, it was very, as Mark would say, on the nose as to where it was going. Everybody knew that that's where it was headed, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. Yeah, let's see this.
I do like that it's going to be the Bar and Miz versus.
Yeah,
Miz
because
instead of
if it was a
because
Miz
it wouldn't have made sense for it to be the Miz Taraj.
But how pissed are the Mr. Oz going, oh, you're going to have a match in TLC.
Right?
Oh, we're not getting that payday?
Come on, it's Bo Dallas. He knows he ain't going to get shit.
Well, technically now it's just 5-on-3.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good point.
Yeah.
2 new members of the Shield come out.
Come out.
Stupid.
Kalisto
Aleister
and
Black.
Aleister Black. Kalisto and Aleister Black. Why is Kalisto in it? Hey man, he's in everything.
He's got
The Riot
he's got-
Gear with the mask.
He's got a mask made out of the riot gear instead of just having
It's
the
just
helmet.
a ski mask. It's just
Yeah.
a black ski mask. No.
Dude,
They're like, who is that? And they, you
Mark.
know what? For weeks that the Shield are our 5-person team, nobody knows who the person in the black mask is until like randomly Corey Graves is like, look at Kalisto doing this, and they're like, that's Kalisto.
And then you hear Corey Graves song. Well, fuck.
humor me, Mark.
No.
Shield wants to feud with somebody. They debut the new version of the LWO. Go.
LWO?
Yeah, remember the Latino World Order?
Oh my god, who's Latino and good?
They don't have to be good. Just name three people that you would be in the LWO right now. That's currently in WWE. Whether it be NXT.
Obviously, Kalisto.
Kalisto.
That's what you're feeding me right now. Kalisto.
Well, you know what I'm feeding you.
Ew.
Oh.
No.
Kalisto.
No.
Yes.
Don't do that.
Kalisto. I don't know. Who else is that? They don't really have a big Latino market at the moment, do they?
That's what I'm getting at, man. This is the problem.
Bullshit.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Move on, man. Why do you guys let me talk? Go.
Oh, now segue into fucking.
We've been trying to figure
SmackDown.
that out for 58 episodes.
Whatever.
SmackDown.
Beginning of SmackDown with Shinsuke's promo
Getting
with
jumped.
Renee and then getting jumped.
Lame.
Yeah,
Next.
it was. I don't like to hear him talk. He needs somebody
Stop
to talk
talking,
for
yeah.
him.
It's just gonna end up,
Bring back Sonny Ono from WCW.
dude. It's just gonna end up with the crowd just wetting him the entire time. It's already starting.
Yeah.
Like you can hear the 3 or 4 stragglers in the crowd that are trying to get it started. But thankfully, right now Shinsuke's got enough respect from the crowd to where they're kind of like, hey, dude, just fucking shut up, let him talk. Like, you know, like we want to get behind this guy.
Fucking
So-
the Singh brothers, when they come out now, all I can see is that they're the 2 foreign guys with the sports car.
Yeah.
Like in Family Guy. Like, you get the sports car.
That WWE Creative-ish Twitter account,
Yeah.
dude, they tweeted the Singh brothers getting their own entrance music is the reason for WWE budget cuts. That shit made me laugh.
That's good.
Oh man.
After that, oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry, no.
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 No, I'm done. I was going to move on. Go ahead.
Oh.
You move on. You have the notes. You segue.
By
Women's
the way,
tag,
this is a microphone, guys. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what
a
we used to
microphone?
record.
Wait, we've been talking to a microphone all day?
women's tag match between Becky, Charlotte versus Carmella and Natalya.
I thought it was a fun match. I enjoyed it.
I did. It wasn't a great match.
I hate Charlotte.
I mean,
You don't like
yes.
Charlotte?
I'm hating Charlotte.
Explain.
Explain.
I don't know. Her body's weird and the way she moves is weird. To me, anyway. But also,
So you just blow it in my face?
I'm sorry. I tried to burp low key, man. I tried to burp low key, and I kind of blew it in his face. My bad.
Kinda. It was right here.
It was down my throat.
that move where was it Natalia that was on all fours and then she ran and like curb stomped her with her knee. That's okay, but we can't have the curb stomp.
Yeah.
And then she did her dad's strut, but like a
really weird
like new
version of it.
Version of it.
Yeah, right.
Like, well, she did it like he would do now, because you know.
It's funny because I saw it.
Surgery
joke. I like
Surgery
that.
joke.
I like that a lot. That's really good. No, but I saw that and that's why I decided. God, I hate you.
You hate me?
No, I hate.
You just looked directly at me when you said that. I was like, well, damn, bro.
No, that's why I decided. I really don't like Charlotte.
Well, I just hope that they're not pushing her just because of her dad and shit. Like right now.
Keep it going. I'll check on my daughter.
For sure. Yeah.
You have a daughter?
Yeah, man. No, dude, I enjoyed the match. Good storytelling. I get the feeling that Natalia getting the submission victory over Charlotte just basically cemented Charlotte winning the title at TLC.
I don't like.
It's TLC, right?
Yeah.
Because this Sunday's Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
No, so it's this Sunday.
Yeah.
They're not. This we're talking about SmackDown. It's this Sunday. Yeah.
I don't like Charlotte as a face.
I don't like Charlotte's face.
You think for as much money as that woman makes, she could get that mole removed?
Hey, man.
I don't know, man.
What about Heyman?
Leave
He wasn't on Raw.
Leave Mole alone.
SmackDown, you mean?
Or he's on Raw, but
we're talking
I don't know. I like Charlotte. Fuck you guys. That's all I gotta say.
Can you explain why you like Charlotte?
I like Charlotte because one.
That's enough.
The mole. Just kidding.
I have a mole.
It's like her version of Pastulio from Invader Zim, where
oh shit! Yo, good reference. Good reference. Took me a second, you asshole. I love you.
Oh man. After that, Bobby Roode versus Mike Kanellis.
The match was decent. You knew it was
Really
going to be short
yeah.
when you saw Mike Kanellis. Sorry.
Yeah.
But also, then the Dolph Ziggler promo thing, which was dumb as fuck.
I hated that segment, dude. I don't like whiny bitchy Dolph at all. It sucks, man. I used to be the biggest Dolph Ziggler fan, dude. I'm not even gonna front. I used to fucking love
Did you
Dolph
own
Ziggler.
one of his sweaters?
I used to have one of his shirts.
I thought you owned the sweater.
Not that like I threw it away or burned anything. I just got too fat. And I give it away. But yeah, man. I mean, it happens, dude. We get fat.
I want him to come out as Spirit Squad Dolph.
Yeah,
Since he's looking for a fucking.
From what you tweeted, you said you wanted him to come out as Spirit
Something
Squad
else,
Dolly. That's what you said.
That was my bad.
Damn, I'm correct.
Yeah.
No, but
I apologize.
I did like when Rude grabbed the mic and then he did his thing. I was like,
Oh, yeah, that was
I told
really
Tim,
dope.
I was like, I hope they play this music when he does it, and then
And
they
they
did.
totally
I was
did.
like,
Yeah,
yeah,
that was really
Dude,
dope.
that was
made me
like,
laugh.
this is how you do
That
it.
made me
That
pop.
was
That popped me.
spot on timing, dude. Because if they would have just been a little bit late with the music, it would not have been as cool. But it was fucking
Imagine
awesome.
just
It was glorious.
Some guy's like on his phone going, "Oh shit!"
I really want him to end his promos like that all the time now. That was fucking awesome. It really was, dude. Yeah,
I totally agree. That
it was
a
awesome.
great way to end this promo.
Yeah,
And then the whole smoke and mirrors thing that Dolph said,
and Cody
Cody
tweeting.
Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes
Here we
tweeting
go.
that awesome
With that fucking
gif.
gif, dude. That was so good.
It's pronounced GIF, but whatever.
No, it's not.
It's gif.
It's gif.
The guy,
It's a G,
the guy
not
who
a
made
J.
it. The guy who made it.
That's
says
Who's the
it's-
guy who made it?
His name is.
Name the guy.
His name is Jeffrey.
Name one person besides you.
Name one doctor. Name one doctor.
All right, what next?
What you got, Di? What you got?
Usos and the New Day promo.
Dude,
5 stars.
go first because I got a lot to say about this. Go.
I just fucking loved every second of it. And, you know, it took me a minute to, you know, start liking the whole straight out of Compton, Usos, whatever. And I know you guys have loved it for a minute, but I think it's sold. I was sold for this with this promo.
I get you.
Mark?
I dug the promo. I didn't like how the only thing that struck me as weird, not weird, but like that's kind of not true, was that Usos going, we're the ones who put this tag division on lock. No, you weren't.
It was Breezango.
No, you know what I mean, but like No,
I get what you're saying.
Because when you guys were tag team champions off and on and stuff like that, you were really good guys, and it was only one division. It wasn't two.
Mm-hmm.
You've been fighting for the titles off and on, but that really means nothing right now. You guys aren't the definition of a tag team on SmackDown. Sadly, on SmackDown you are. You are. But I mean, they're talking about like the whole division, and that struck me as odd. That struck me as we put the tag division on. No, because it was just one group of belts at the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I liked it. Sure, we can split that.
Oh.
Is that what you're saying? Or
No.
or you want it to yourself? No. See, this is what happens when you stop drinking, Josh. We fight over the last beer. But no, man. I thought it was great because they said that. I thought it was great. And I don't think they were talking about them. I think they were talking about them, but in a way they were talking about them versus the New Day. Making the tag team division what it is on SmackDown today. Because those matches, and I loved when Big E said, it's us. It's us versus you guys.
They were complimenting them.
Yeah, it's us versus you. It's us versus you guys that made this what it is right now.
But
whether it be on the pre-show or on the main card, we always left knowing that we were the best match that night.
I don't think the Usos meant it that way at all. I think it save the compliments for the faces go do. I don't think the Usos meant it that way.
Yeah, you're right. But I guess what I liked more is what Big E said.
Right.
I like the way Big E put it, but I will say that just the delivery and the comfort level of the Usos promo is something that I've never seen from them.
Angry
ever,
Usos
dude.
are good Usos.
It's so good, dude. It's so good. And it's that twin chemistry where they could finish each other's sentences. I really don't feel like that was all here, you're going to read this line, you're going to read this line. I feel like they were like, hey, I'm going to start talking, you know where to go with it. And I feel, that's what it felt like. And if that was completely scripted, that's what a scripted promo should feel like. When it doesn't feel scripted is when it's the best.
Another thing that I really liked is that we don't get a lot of promos where it doesn't end up with them scrapping, where it's good.
It didn't.
Oh, yeah. That was
very
cool.
good point.
Yeah, and it's really cool that I could tune into a promo and they don't fucking fight, and it's just all words, and they leave it at that, and it's just as powerful as them throwing fists.
Agreed. And you know what? It makes me want to see them fight even more at Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
It was better.
Are they fighting
in Hell in a
In a
Cell?
Cell.
By the way, it's in a cell, not the cell. They kept saying the cell, and it was bugging the shit out of me. But anyways, yeah, man, I loved everything about that promo. I can see where you had a problem with what they said.
No, I mean, it
was just
it's not that it was a big problem.
Yeah.
It was just kind of
the head scratcher moment.
But I mean,
what?
seriously, that's the match I'm looking forward to the most.
Hell yeah, dude.
And I'm anxious to see which two New Day go in.
I kind of think it's gonna be all three.
It can be.
I mean, technically there's no DQ in the match.
Yeah, true. But only two can go into the cell.
Yeah, and at the same time, if they did do the three, I feel like it would end up making the New Day heels. It would get people behind them.
I want to see personally Xavier and Kofi.
Yeah, man.
I don't want to see Big E in the match.
I'll tell you why I want to see that more than Big E and any of them too. Is because normally when Xavier Woods is in the match, people think Xavier's going to eat the pin.
Yeah.
So it means even more when they win when Xavier's in the in the match. Do you think they're going to keep the titles? Or do you think they're going to drop them to the Usos?
I think they're going to keep them, but I think it's going to be one of those mutual respect things at the end. Granted, that would kind of shun the Usos as heels, but I mean, if they already acknowledged each other, how much they kind of respect each other.
Where do you see them going afterward?
Different places. I see another tag team.
No,
okay. Question for both of you guys: who do you see as the next number one contenders for the tag team titles?
Okay, when you ask us both a question, you have to look at both of us at the same time.
Yeah.
My fucking
it's like
eyes go that way. That way.
You guys.
I don't know because it's hard to think about because
hard.
It's hard to get a grasp on it because it's hard to get a grasp on
it. That's also what she said.
No, but because this is such a serious feud, do they go back to joking feuds or do they stay with serious feuds?
Mm-hmm.
If you go back to this direction, Breezangle's the guys to go to.
Yeah.
And not take it so seriously. However, if you want to make the next contenders look strong, I do think you need another team. You need to bring in another team. I would love to see.
Authors of Pain, dude.
Yeah, either them or those Heavy Machinery guys. Even though, like, I'm pretty sure they're gonna hold that NXT Tag Championships at one point. Heavy Machinery is really good. Shane Thorne's healthy.
I was just gonna say TM61, dude. They just came back to NXT.
Yeah.
I don't know why I almost said TMZ.
Shane Thorne's healthy, and they've been there long enough.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
By the way, their entrance 2K18, fucking awesome.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
Shane Thorne looks amazing in that game, dude. Yeah.
But what do you think, Josh?
What do you think, Josh?
I don't.
He's like,
I don't see. No, I don't see.
Them stopping?
I don't see them stopping. I don't see them stopping anytime soon. I don't see any call-ups coming up anytime soon.
Really?
No. I
Interesting.
think they're going to continue that.
Because
and you
they're
know what?
building it as the end to a feud.
They're going to build it as an end to a feud, but then they're going to be like, oh shit, we ain't got nothing else, and I don't want to like McMahon's
Be like
like,
Finn Bray?
I don't want to call up.
I was
everybody.
thinking,
and then they're going to keep going, and then just ruin
what they
what
had.
they had.
I was thinking, I don't know how much longer he's on the shelf, but what if they switch teams around just to get the Authors of Pain on Raw? Like, what if, like, SmackDown, New Day's fucking celebrating, and then, okay, well, who's next? And then say, yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
What if
that would be dope.
they trade a tag team
That's what I'm
for
saying.
Kevin Owens? Because I get the feeling Owens is going to Raw after this feud with McMahon, dude.
Yeah, it's been said, yeah.
Yeah. So they've been talking about it on the dirt sheets, and it just feels like the only logical way to end a feud between these two is for either Shane to be gone after this, or for Owens to go to Raw.
Yeah, but I mean, with the tag team thing, I think
It would be dope to
I
see the
think it makes
Revival
it
go to fucking SmackDown,
The-
dude.
I think the Revival should have been on SmackDown to begin with.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
They're too good of a team. But them debuting against the New Day really smoked volumes too. So,
Mhm.
Yeah, but then you know they keep getting injured and
yeah,
They got injured once, bro.
twice.
twice.
One got injured one time.
Oh, that's right. And then the other guy, one broke his jaw, the other one got his arm hurt or some shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fuck those guys. Anyways.
Yeah.
go ahead.
Fuck the Revival.
Fuck the Revival.
The Young Bucks coming.
Fuck the
Dude,
Revival.
that'd be great.
Imagine.
I saw that being the Elite where they burned like the Too Sweet stuff, and I was like,
By the way, Matt Jackson was holding a Final Battle 2018 paper before he threw it in there. They keep dropping hints
That they're
about the
leaving.
return.
Oh.
No, about the return of Daniel Bryan to Ring of Honor.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, I think that's what that is, and that's fucking rad.
we haven't seen Daniel since the McMahon thing, right?
Well, it was like 2 weeks ago, bro.
Well, I'm just saying,
No,
if
I mean,
this
like,
continues, like,
returning to wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
and he's,
where we at?
and he's
could he
go
be
ahead.
on both?
Go ahead.
He could.
I think. I don't know. Go ahead. Where we at, dude?
Fucking Genders video Teletron promo was garbage. It
Uh,
was boring. It's not worth talking about.
Yeah, I honestly don't have anything to say about that.
You have
other
anything
than-
to say about
other-
that one?
Nope.
Other than Shinsuke.
If you
hopefully
didn't hear him, he said no.
into the O.
That's how you spell no. I'll leave it in the description. How to spell no. The word. Ty versus Corbin.
Ty versus Corbin. Here's a baby, guys. Boom. There you go. We have babies. What
Did
got?
you just have that right now?
Where did you find that baby? Oh, she's so cute. That's right, man.
¿Cómo estás? What's her shirt say? Oh, they're butterflies. Thought they were
Dude, how dope would it be if she had a little Conor McGregor onesie that says just
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
fuck yous on it? That'd be awesome.
Ty versus Corbin, what'd you think of it?
Ty versus Corbin, I liked it because it gave Ty a win that he needs to keep him relevant, and it didn't hurt Corbin at all because it was a roll up, and I like the AJ promo too. It was good.
Yeah, I like the AJ promo. I obviously haven't seen SmackDown for the past 2 weeks. I saw it yesterday. What's the match that they're gonna have? Is it Corbin and AJ, or is it
I think
Corbin,
it's
AJ,
just
and Ty?
I think it's just Corbin versus AJ.
Because at the beginning of his promo, he's like, "Oh, you."
So I think you hear Mark Pink. Still going. It's like that scene in League of Their Own.
Well, I was thinking
where Tom Hanks is
Austin
being-
Powers.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Go ahead.
Oh no. Yeah, I was really confused because at the beginning of AJ's promo where he was talking, he was like, "Oh, well, you lost your opportunity.
Yeah.
you've tossed it." I'm like, "Wait, so is he fighting you or is he not fighting you?
I'm
What's Ty doing?"
I'm a little confused. I don't know. Either way, I think it'll be a good match. Whether it's AJ versus Ty, AJ versus Corbin, or all three.
Wrestling makes my head hurt.
Wrestling does make your head hurt.
Even when I'm not wrestling. I'm not even going wrestling.
I loved Ty getting the Jobber's entrance and then still winning the match.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was awesome.
After that,
She's so cute, dude.
hashtag Rusev Day.
Rusev Day. Rusev Day. Dude.
Wait.
I'll say Rusev Way. I'll say it again, dude. I'm really liking the pairing of him and Aiden English. I think that they're kind of just gonna be a
What do you think they're gonna move that towards? Because I don't want to see them and Orton anymore.
Well, I mean, we're gonna get Rusev versus Orton one more time.
Yeah, one more time. But do you think they're gonna do something after that?
You know what, man? We were just talking about we need two serious wrestlers to wrestle the New Day. Let's see fucking Aiden English and Rusev go for the tag titles.
Could you imagine if they had?
That would not be serious. Rusev is hilarious. Rusev English would help him.
Rusev is awesome. Dude.
I've said this from day one. Rusev is the best kept comedic secret that WWE has, dude. That guy is fucking hilarious. Day one-ish. Day one is H.
Yes.
Or bring up a tag team from Southpaw.
Fuck you, SmackDown. The only reason that I watched SmackDown this week was to watch the goddamn Fashion Files, and there's no goddamn Fashion Files.
Oh, that's right, because they advertised it, huh?
Yeah, and they're saying they're coming to Sunday now.
This is some bullshit.
They gotta give them their own show.
I wonder if somebody just
USA, pick up Fashion Files. Make it a 30-minute episode for fucking
you run marathons of Law and Order. This is just like Law and Order,
but better.
but better.
Not for 80-year-olds.
Dun dun. Hey, I love
man, Law and Order's dope. Don't you
yourself.
dare speak
Oh my God.
Law and Order.
This is what I'm talking about.
Scorpio
fucking
Sky,
80-years.
Scorpio Sky will kick the fuck out of you because he loves SVU.
Hey, bring it.
Ooh, Sky, you're being tagged in everything right now.
Sorry guys, my eye itches. I'm still scratching it. And still, thank you, right there. A little bit. Oh fuck!
And you're blind.
No, I have no eye. There we go. You guys hit this side and this side comes out. I'm like, oh shit!
I just put my hands in my head. I'm like, no, what am I doing? What am I doing?
You just pop it back in. What's left, man? We gotta let's wrap this shit up.
Some of the cord is just hanging down.
You gotta wrap this shit up, dog.
Wrap it up, B.
Sammy warning McMahon, and then Owen and McMahon standoff.
Calling the Sammy heel turn.
You think that's gonna happen?
Calling the Sammy heel turn against Shane to help Kevin win the match.
Calling it.
I would love to see that.
He's been face for too long and getting destroyed. Nothing's happening for him there.
That would be, dude.
And it's been well known that they're best friends. That they're friends.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Was there ever a heel Generico? I mean, not that it matters because they're not the same person.
Right? No.
But no,
they are the same person. They're just different personalities.
Shut up.
Kayfabe, dickhead.
Come on, man.
What?
Nobody knows that Sami Zayn was El Generico.
Then why would you bring up El Generico?
Fuck.
I wanted to bring something up. The whole headbutt thing that he did to two McMahons, I feel is just going to be his version of the punt that Randy Orton did.
He's just going to keep headbutting fools?
Yeah, he's going to headbutt Stephanie. He's going to have a feud with Triple H.
I think it's more like
because he's going to go to Raw. I can see him going up against Triple H afterwards.
Oh God, I can see that too.
You think we'll get Kevin Owens versus Triple H at Mania?
Not at Mania.
I think before maybe SummerSlam.
Maybe Royal
just
Rumble.
based off what's been going on storyline wise on both. Who do you see? Because you know that it's a thing now. Who do you see getting the Triple H match this year?
James Ellsworth.
Well, depending how long they.
That's
drag
episode 58. Stop anymore.
depending how long they drag it out, I could see Kevin Owens, but I feel like there's not enough time.
Yeah.
Like all the stories would run its course before it got to Mania.
Yeah.
Man, that's a good question.
Yeah, because I'm just curious about that. Because I mean, they're not gonna unless Undertaker decides to show up. Because they never said he's retired. Oh, the baby. It's okay.
That's our cute
yeah, let's wrap it up. Man. Let's wrap it up. The little ones.
The 205 Live. You guys wanted to talk about 205 Live?
We can talk about it next time.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Long story short, I just think it's a vehicle to push Enzo's heel.
Yeah,
that's
there
it.
you go. Yeah.
Shane McMahon loses millions on weed investment.
God bless him.
Yeah, good job for him. Yeah.
I'd buy that weed.
You guys, Beyond Retaliation, my band is having a show, free show in Pomona, October 19th.
I put it in my notes. Mark didn't.
You guys can follow at Beyond Retaliation because I forget the name of the place that it's going to be at. It's an ale place. It's a beer, but you can go there, drink beer, and watch some live music. We go on at 9:30. Free show, Pomona. Follow us at Beyond Retaliation on Instagram to find more information. You guys can find me at Mr. Mantra 419 on all social media platforms. All of them. No, I'm just kidding.
Find me you can find me at C4CW Cadillac on Instagram and Twitter.
You can find me as Beer Chugger on Instagram, Beer Chugger93 on Twitter, and make sure you check out Alex Yanka's clothing at Teespring Lucha Libear.
Easy.
That's LuchaLibear.
That's right.
At teespring.com.
And follow Stop Being Marcs at Stop Being Marcs, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and on YouTube.
My baby's crying.
Yeah!
Baby's
crying!